Hello there. Thanks so much for joining us this Monday. I'm Hannah Vaughan-Jones, live for you in London, and this is CNN Newsroom. First, though, Indonesia is reeling after a powerful earthquake and tsunami hit one of its biggest islands on Friday. Matt Rivers reporting there for us, and Matt arrived just a short time ago in one of the hardest hit areas, the city of Palu in the Sulawesi region of Indonesia. Matt joins me on the phone now with more on this disaster. Matt, your first impressions, of course, having just arrived at the scene, the epicenter of this tragic disaster. What's going on around you?
Yeah, just to kind of give you an idea of what we've gone through recently. So it took us the better part of 36 hours just to get to this area because access issues are so difficult right now. Right now, there's a body in a body bag lying on the side of the road with 3 normal people just trying to get the corpse, some attention from authorities. So that's just giving you a small taste of the challenge here in terms of what authorities have to deal with as they continue to try and find people alive. They're also continuing to find people who unfortunately have already lost their lives.
Matt, you talked there about the access difficulties just for yourselves getting to this island region. What about international help then? Have the Indonesian authorities asked for international help, and has that been forthcoming?
Yes, they have made an urgent appeal both for assistance, and I apologize for the sound here. You'll hear an ambulance drive by. Right now, there's people.
OK, I think we've just lost our connection there with Matt Rivers, who has just arrived there at the scene in the city of Palu on the island region of Sulawesi in Indonesia. Of course, Matt just giving us a first-hand account there of what he's seeing immediately around him, having just arrived there in that region just 2 hours ago. Just a reminder that if you would like to help the victims affected by the earthquake and tsunami in Indonesia, go to cnn.com/impact. You'll find links to organisations working to bring that much-needed relief that Matt was just telling us about then. Now, a 25-year-old trade agreement between the US, Mexico and Canada is going to survive Donald Trump's presidency, at least in some form. A year of talks came down to the wire over the weekend. Just before the midnight deadline on Sunday, Canada signed on to a rewritten North America Free Trade Agreement, rebranded as the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement. The UK is due to leave the European Union in just 6 months' time, but the debate on exactly how to do that rages on. British Prime Minister Theresa May is facing increasing pressure from members of her own Conservative Party over her plans for Brexit. And CNN's Bianca Dambrilo is following the story for us. She's live in Birmingham for us this Monday morning. Bianca, good to see you. So for ministers, for party members, for the media, not to say, of course, for Mrs May as well, this is set to be something of a bumpy week ahead.
Yes, certainly a bumpy week for all of those people that you just mentioned, and it's already got off to a rocky start. So
US President Donald Trump seems to be swooning over North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. At a weekend rally in West Virginia, Mr. Trump said, quote, "We fell in love after exchanging letters." Mr. Trump and Mr. Kim have said they want to work towards denuclearizing the Korean Peninsula, and held, of course, an unprecedented meeting earlier this year in Singapore to discuss that very idea. Well, the warm comments from the president come roughly a year after he famously called the North Korean leader Little Rocket Man. Well, our Paula Hancock joins us live from Seoul now in South Korea. And Paula, first off, I want to get the view from South Korea, given the fact that President Moon Jae-in has been the one putting the FaceTime and the hug time in with Kim Jong-un. How is South Korea feeling about this budding new bromance through the power of letters?
Well, Hannah, there's been no official response to this quote itself, the US president saying that he and the North Korean leader fell in love. And clearly there are some eyebrows being raised over that comment, as Kim Jong-un is still a dictator.
North Korea calls the Pungsang dog its national monument animal. So there you go. I'm Hannah Vaughan-Jones in London. Thanks so much for your company this last half hour. I'll be back with a look at the headlines for you in the next few minutes.